Hey there, welcome to Around the Awe. Have you ever dreamt of growing bigger blooms, juicier veggies, and a lush garden while cutting down on waste? Composting could be your ticket to making that dream a reality. Let us know in the comments if you've tried composting before, or if this is your very first time, we'd love to hear your experiences. Why composting? Composting is a total game changer for anyone looking to garden sustainably. By transforming kitchen scraps and yard waste into a rich soil-like material. You're not just reducing landfill waste, you're also creating an ultra-fertile environment for plants to thrive. Expect stronger roots, more vibrant flowers, and healthier produce, all thanks to the nutrients in your homemade compost. Green materials, nitrogen sources. Kitchen scraps, fruit and veggie peels, fresh grass clippings, and fresh leaves. These break down quickly, providing the nitrogen that fuels decomposition. Brown materials, carbon sources, dried leaves, small twigs, shredded newspaper, and straw. These supply carbon and help keep the pile aerated. Container or pile. A compost bin or a designated spot in your yard is perfect. Moisture and air. Keep your compost like a damp sponge, moist but not soggy, and ensure there's enough air circulation. How to build your compost pile. Start with browns. Lay down a layer of brown materials at the bottom of your bin or pile. This helps with drainage and airflow. Add greens. Follow with a thin layer of green materials. Chop or shred them to speed up decomposition and avoid funky smells. Alternate layers. Keep stacking browns and greens until your pile reaches about 3 to 4 feet in height. Mix and moisten. Use a pitchfork or shovel to gently mix each layer. If it's dry, sprinkle with water to reach that damp sponge feel. Key maintenance tips. Turn regularly. Oxygen is essential. Turning the pile every week or two keeps decomposition rolling and prevents odors. Balance greens and browns. If it smells or attracts pests, there are likely too many greens. Add more browns and turn the pile to cool it down. Watch the moisture. If the pile is too wet and smelly, mix in more dry browns. If it's too dry and not breaking down, add a bit of water and more greens. Don't overdo high nitrogen scraps. Too many kitchen scraps can make the pile overly hot and smelly. Aim for a healthy, balanced mix. Troubleshooting common issues. Strong odors, usually a sign of insufficient oxygen or too many greens. Turn the pile and add more browns. Pests, meats, dairy, or overly moist piles can attract unwanted critters. Stick to fruit and veggie scraps, keep the pile covered, and maintain a proper balance. Slow breakdown. Could be due to dryness, cold temperatures, or not enough greens. Monitor moisture, turn the pile frequently, and consider adding more greens if needed. When is it ready? Depending on your climate and how often you turn it, compost can be ready in 2 to 6 months. Finished compost looks dark, crumbly, and has an earthy smell. That's the perfect time to mix it into your garden beds or use it as a top dressing. By following these steps, you'll create a nutrient-packed compost that gives your plants the boost they need, all while reducing waste and saving money on soil amendments. So what are you waiting for? Start composting now and watch your garden blossom into a thriving paradise. Don't forget to share your composting journey in the comments below. We can't wait to hear your success stories. And if you're new here, subscribe to Around the Awe for more eco-friendly gardening tips and tricks. Happy composting!